Namaste! Grand Rising, Big Cat. Welcome or welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your message or massages. Come in! Come on! I've got intel. Recon is afoot. Yes, Big Cat. The planetary energies are as you kick your way into this glorious day. The skullduggerous moon has entered Libra, the 7th house of partnerships. Confidence can be heightened if you're not doing everything on your own, darling dear. But as a Big Cat, you are never alone. You have a whole team. Your security, your ancestral team. Mars goes direct. Thank God we are out of the Mars retrograde. It was full on hockey sticks at dawn, darling dear. Mars goes direct in Gemini, darling dears, after being retrograde since the 30th of October 2022. The warrior planet is finally moving forward again, darling dear, in quick-witted Gemini. Gemini, the 3rd house, that covers what? Communications, darling dears, as well as your siblings and your neighbors and short journeys. If you've been stalled or extra irritated in the last couple of months, you can start to move forward and understand what was causing the problems in the first place. Now is the time to officially start your New Year's resolutions, darling dears, in problem-solving mode. Fist bump. Yes, baby. I haven't finished with the planetary energies. There's still a bit to unpack. The asteroid Juno symbolizes the trials and tribulations of committed partnerships and true love and soulmates. Juno, on your birth natal chart, illustrates the qualities you look for in a long-standing relationship, darling dear. Go for your birth natal chart. Some of the themes could be important for you when it comes to commitment. Juno has entered Aries, darling dears. I said that to say this. When the asteroid of relationships moves into bold and independent Aries, this transit bridges a lot of heat as well as what? Passion, darling dear. But it also comes with the fire and the smoke of burning said bridges, darling dears. Big Cat, you get the chance to call checkmate. Why? Because wisdom is for the wise, Big Cat. Fist bump. Let's carry on, darling dears. I don't know what's the matter with this music. It's gone a bit squiffy. Let's see if it will stay on this time. But let's dive in, darling dears. Let's dive in. Let's get your domino for the day. Thank you. Oh, we have a whole 7, darling dear. Energy of what? Moon, darling dear, represented by Cancer as well as Pisces. It's also what? The Chariot in Tarot. It's also what? The current energy for 2023, a 7. 7 is a highly spiritual number, darling dears. It's where we are going to be utilizing the word of what? The age of Aquarius. I know. Finding out she's naive on the physical as well as the spiritual realms. 7 is also the number for reflecting on what's going on, darling dear. Assessment of certain facts, yes, and getting the knowledge and using it as what? A footnote in life, darling dear. 7 is also the number of what? Truth, darling dears. Truth. The truth roof. Pinkies up. The 1-6. Some of you are wondering about partnerships, darling dears. When you see a 6 and a 1 or a 1 and a 6, it speaks about what? A second marriage. This will be confirmation for some, darling dear. But in order to get this second marriage, you have to do the work on yourself. Lest you fall into the same what? Skulldugger's trap and be on the rocks of life in the DNS. Had to what? Sneak peek over my shoulder. Because baby, bruh, And sis dream, it's not catching the big cat. Not this side of age of Aquarius. Not having it. The energy of the 6 is Gemini energy, lover's energy, darling dears. It also speaks about contracts, somebody wanting harmony as well as balance. But we have also the energy of what? The magician with the badass alchemist ways. Divine is telling you that you have all of the tools to create whatever you want on this Malkuth. But it's what? Cut-in season, darling dears. You have to cut out what no longer serves you so that you can say checkmate in silencio, darling dears. In order to usher in the new, we have to what? Get great, darling dear, and say what? Hasta la vista and sayonara to what was. Your runestone day, darling dear. Oh, if we're going to get one, let it be Jera, darling dears. Something has come to an end. Completion, fruition, darling dear. Ending of a cycle. Jera is represented by Jupiter. As well as what? Fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Some kind of ending has come to a situation, darling dear. Or maybe you're having your come to Jesus moment. Have the come to Jesus moment, darling dear. Because I didn't want to have to tell you off, but I will do it. I will send you back to that mirror to look deep into your eye chakras, to slap the knee out of yourself until blood and spittle flies. I told you, we are the what? Thelma and Louise. Besties without the chelation, darling dear. The Wheel of Fortune also speaks about something unexpected, spontaneous is about to happen in your life today, darling dears. Jupiter also rules the hips and the thighs. Maybe somebody's getting some watusi of the genitalia going on, darling dear. If you're doing that, good luck. Good luck with that, yeah? I'm not jealous, but I'm telling you, if you're getting into any form of relationship that involves your genitalia during Mercury retrograde in Capricorn, which does not cease until the 18th of January, good luck. Yeah? Good luck. You'll be building castles in the sky. Yeah. The Wheel of Fortune also speaks about happiness, darling dear. A reminder that happiness is an inside job. You have to become the happiness expert in your life in order to what? Circumvent karma, darling dears. Somebody wants you to be on the rocks of life, feeling sad, sorry, and lost, when this, which is denoted by Jera, is a time for progress, darling dear. But it is also about timing for opportunities to unfold. It also speaks about good health. Somebody's taking a more healthier look at their life, darling dears. The things you eat, the things you drink, the companies you keep, darling dear. Also, you have to what? Take charge of the thoughts that are going around in your cranium, darling dear. Remember, you are the observer of your thoughts. If you allow your thoughts to run you, baby, you'll be barking at passing cars, darling dear, looking like Quasimodo's bestie in those streets, darling dears. The Wheel of Fortune also speaks about foreign people as well as foreign lands. Maybe somebody's going to get some unexpected Skrilla.com, darling dear, an impronto, holiday or vacay. But this particular getaway, darling dear, will be the making of you. Why? Every big cat needs a day off, darling dear, just like Ferris Bueller. It is what it is. We've got Jupiter on the tableau, darling dears. Jupiter will not be doing well for any what? Capricorns today, darling dear. If you're Capricorn, this is not your day, darling dear. This is not the day for you to get into any partnerships. And it's also a reminder not to get too melancholy today, darling dears. Thinking about past situations that had you by your proverbial nutsack. No, babe. No, rinse and repeat is not good. It is what? Kryptonite to the big cat. Know your worth and add tax. Message for a Capricorn out there. Sun, moon, and rising. Let's go with the soul cut. Oh, no elastic band. Oh, I guess it's freewheeling, darling dear. Base of the deck. Somebody's crying into their fist, darling dears. Maybe they're going through the wiki. Dub played remix of karmas. Nothing like gambling and losing a big cat. I tell you this all of the time, my darling dears. Somebody underestimated your gangster, darling dears. Did not realize that you had the what? Je ne sais quoi of the comeback king or queen. Yeah. Oh, flipped right over, darling dear. Gratitude. Be grateful, darling dears. Every day when I kick my way out of my duvet like a 6-month-old, I'm grateful that Father God, Mother Isis woke me up to embrace the day and do the day and not allow the day to do me, darling dears. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. There is no such thing as a mistake, darling dears, especially when you take the lesson in said what circumstance or situation. Be grateful, darling dears. We've got a lot of what? The heart chakra, the lovely green. This is represented by Thursday. Something significant. Is today Thursday? I don't even know what day it is, blood. My watch is lying to me. What day is it? Put it in the comments. Anyway, yes, baby. The heart chakra is also about understanding. Divine wants you to trust and have an openness in your heart. Openness what? For higher knowledge, for ascension, because balance is being put on the tableau. It's about you what? Having forgiveness, darling dears. The rinse and repeat is going to be on what? Hockey sticks at dawn. It's going to be on high, high, high. Caution kind of a level, darling dear. Don't get caught up in the ruminating thoughts. Be grateful for the fact that you was able to chew off your proverbial foot. Get out of situations that you didn't think you'd get out of, and you've overcome them, darling dear. But you now have to what? Get past the skullduggerous ruminating thoughts of yesteryear. We also have the lovely purple. The purple is represented by the third eye chakra. Use your intuition and your discernment, darling dears. Some of you have been having some really prophetic visions, especially on the astral plane at night time. Make sure you write down your dreams, darling dears. Even though you may not understand it at that present moment, as time goes on, it will unfold. Let me just quickly show you the dream book I had. I told you about this many times, so I'm going to show you again today for those that didn't know it. I first bought this book in the 90s, and I had it for such a long time until I became pregnant with my son in 2004. And then I went to New York to buy baby clothes. But for the dream book that I had, I only had the inside pages. I didn't know the name. I didn't know nothing. I just had some inside pages left. My cousin took me to a bookstore in Manhattan, and I bought a book. Lo and behold, when I got back home and lined up the pages, it was the same book. Let's see if it will come up, or if it's going to be skullduggerous at the moment. Sometimes but then again, we're still in Mercury retrograde, darling dears. Where is it? Hiding from me. Right. I don't know if you can see it. There's two here, but it's the yellow one. The one on the right. Yes. Some of the terminologies may be very old, darling dear, but it works out a treat for me, darling dears. Help me unpack what needed to be unpacked. Base of your deck, darling dears. What did I say? You are a happiness expert, and again, more green. Green is about your heart chakra, darling dears. Guard your heart, for from your heart springs the well of life. But you also have to guard your heart from ruminating thoughts that will make you feel like you are less than when you are the queen on the chessboard. And checkmate is always your go-to move, darling dears. Remember I told you that. Happiness is also understanding, darling dear. Ephesians 5:6. Deceit will always come from empty words, darling dears. If you've been rocking with me for a time, you are now what? You listen to your discernment, your intuition, right? You put Father, God, Mother Isis at the head of the table, darling dears. But you're also what? A body language expert. I told you, big cat. We cover everything here at what? Don't Get Smoked Central, darling dears. Happiness expert. Work on being happy today, darling dears. Some of you are going to be feeling the low energy as Mars goes direct. All that hyper anxious energy is going away. You're going to be feeling low, low, low. But darling dears, go and find something that will bring joy back to you. Have you got a hobby? Is there something that you like to do? You're journaling, working on something, using your hands, because I said you have the badass alchemist ways. You have to transmute the energy into one of what? A happy vibe, darling dear. And you'll always find happiness when you're grateful. Notice how the two sets of colors, the two cards coincide, darling dears. The blue is represented by your throat chakra. It's about your communications, darling dears. Not just the written. It's also listening, the listening ear. The person who is the most silent in the room, darling dear, is the wisest. Why? Because nobody knows what's on your mind. And when you have the listening ear, darling dears, you see more with your eyes. Let's get into this shiznai, darling dears. Well, we're going to go with the black cards. Haven't used these in a while. Get the first set of messages off. Thank you. Oh, evil? Good God, baby, we need to investigate this chart. What else? A new level, because you've changed, darling dears, and raised the game, darling dears. They didn't realize there was a benchmark. Moon energy on its face. This is what? Betrayal, back, front, neck, tabbing, lying. This is also somebody who is not trusting in their inner voice. Good golly, gosh, who could it be, big cat? I bet you're not going to tell me who it is in the comments. You're going to be silently watching. Someone who is unable to release any form of fear, right? They're what? Slipping into anxiety. And afraid to face the truth in a situation. Baby. But look, we have karma on its face. Karma on its face is dharma, darling dears. This is fabulous, gorgeous, and lovely. Dharma is what? Good favor, blessings. I want to see what this is about before we press on. Base of the deck, we've got the Wheel of Fortune again. Jero on the cards as well as the runes. So this is a chance for evolution to evolve. To what? Not do the rinse and repeat of a cycle. What about this moon energy? I'm very, 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 very interested to find out. What about this moon energy? Okay. Somebody who manipulated a situation, darling. Here we have got the Page of Cups. Pwah! You thought I'd forgotten. Page of Cups. This is we've all got psychic abilities, but this one, they put their feelings first. They have tantrums, darling dears. They act out a full-on narc, darling dears. We've also got the Chariot energy. Somebody tried to what? Manifest you back, or tried to send some kind of what? Fake apology. They wanted you to take an apology from them, darling dear. This is about you realizing that you have all of the tools. They gave you what you truly deserve, darling dears. Some of you was wondering whether or not you was running things in a situation because they seem so heartless and mean. Yes, baby. Somebody wants what? To offer up an apology. This is a sorry, darling dears, but they're seeing you as an opportunity. This person is a page. They're not even on your level. We've got the Chariot. We already had the Chariot out on the dominoes, darling dears, in the number 7 on its face. This person is lacking in success, any forward movement. This is, if they've got a car, it's a piece of shit, darling dear, or they can't afford it, or they're jealous of the Flintstones, darling dears. It also speaks about being in a situation where they're not listening to spiritual guidance. Again, this is repeated by the moon energy on its face, darling dear. They're not listening to anything but themselves, and they're manifesting. What are they manifesting? If shit, darling dear. If shit. King of Swords on its face. This is somebody that has intel, darling dear, but doesn't use it for good. This person uses what? The intel for what? Self-serving purposes. Again, this is a narcissist, darling dear. Could be someone that you had in high accolade, darling dears. King of Swords, air energy, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini on its face, guys. On its face. This is somebody who is what? Lacking in resilience, darling dears. This is somebody who lies about every situation they've got going on. But now it seems that what? Whatever they did in the past, they've manifested the future for them, where everything is going down Bobby Brown, darling dear. Unable to trust anyone in the circumstance or situation that they find themselves in. Moon energy, Page of Cups. What do they want to say to you? That they're not happy and they want to come back. Seven of Swords. And they're trying to tell you that they're not a liar, a cheat, and a back front neck. They want to tell you all of this, darling dear. But this person has got what? Zemblanity. All up and all in them, darling dear. Sun energy. Big cat Leo energy. The Seven of Swords is Aquarius energy, darling dears. They want to talk about their unhappiness. Why do they want to tell the big cat about this? Because you've always taken their cup in the past, darling dear. This person was extremely charming to you at one point. But we've also got the healing. You healed from that situation, right? What's this? Listen. And you're vigilant. You're vigilant. They want to tell you that they're sad, right? After you what? Made right investments. You're waiting on the right partner. Going to your new level, right? Look, again, the miracle card. This is what? Subconsciously pouring away what no longer serves you. Because you went through what? A deep depression at one point, big cat. You did. Until you regained control because you understood your mental health is your wealth. This is a new home, a new job. This is a new idea. It could be further studies, darling dears. Whatever you did to bend your matrix, you did it like a boss. You're waiting on the right circumstances because you want true teamwork, true balance, darling dears. And for some, you're about to secure a major bag. This goes to Seven of Pentacles, darling dears. In the upright, I might add. This is about you what? Continuing to stand your ground. It's also about a stable solution or situation coming towards you. It's also about loyalty being gifted to you, darling dear. Loyalty. Loyalty. Possibly because you're recognized for some kind of a skill. Red light, green light champion you be. Base off the deck, darling dear. Somebody feels left out in the cold. They need to be there. They need to be. Because if the cards is, listen, the cards just said that they're skulled up. They need to be. They feel left out. What's this about the evilness? Good golly and gosh. They chose that path. We've got the Emperor. This could be a father figure. It could be someone that you're co-parenting with. This is also what? A future person or someone that you saw in your future, darling dears. Someone who was an authority, base of the deck, third party situation. Maybe they like the company of feminine energy. Baby, they like every company but yours. What else do we need to know about this evilness? Look! Spell casting and mean. Good God, someone is doing a Watusi through the graveyard, darling dears. Right? Making a choice. Why are they making this choice to do something so evil? Why? Because they can't get back what they lost, darling dears. They see you getting over the betrayal, the lies, the subterfuge, the bull swanky. So they're about to try every trick in their book, or should I say grimoire. Five of Wands, they put you in competition with others. And it what? It put their emotional fulfillment at risk, darling dear. Split the deck. And it's justice, karma. What did I say? Has found their address. A season of what? Resolution, darling dear. This painful ending for them has created freedom for you. Split the deck again. We've got the Death card. From the Ashes Baby, law number 25 of the 48 laws of power. You recreated yourself in a whole different image. This one caught my eye. Let's see what this manipulation and this unhappiness is about. Somebody's always unhappy, but as long as it's outside the perimeter, they can be as unhappy as they like. Let's get another deck. Base of the deck, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. This is foreign people, foreign land. Somebody's manifested some kind of a holiday or vacation, or someone from a foreign land will be approaching you to give you equal give and take. It could be in the working field, because many of us big cats are entrepreneurs, darling dears. This is about you creating generational wealth. Manifestation mode, fist bump. It's also about loyalty. You have an opportunity coming towards you. Can you deal with any more Skrilla.com on what you're manifesting, darling dears? Can you? This is what? Excellent mental health. Mental health, darling dears. Nothing like the mental health being on the up and up. Nothing like what? Having opportunities being gifted to you. In some cases, this will be the opportunity gifted to your progeny, because we have a page here. This is a progeny receiving some kind of accolade, something that they can what? Talk about for generations to come, darling dears. It's also what they're speaking to of a progeny, darling dears. One that's had a mental break in the past, base of the deck. Yeah. This person would like to sneak back into your situation because they're not happy where they find themselves, person or people. They're not happy. They thought they had options. When we see two sevens on the deck, darling dears, it speaks about surprises. What's the surprise? The truth. They're not happy in that situation because they see the truth of everything. This goes to Eight of Swords, trapped in their mind. It's a prison, darling dear. Yeah, about a love situation with someone who was extremely loyal to them. But was they loyal? Queen of Swords. Well, they've been cut off. Well, they've been cut off. The Queen of Swords is somebody who is highly intelligent, not putting up with anything, blood, bra, or sistrine. This is also what? The tale of two women. Someone chose between two women, darling dears. Listen. Well, they are a page. Did we just discuss this page? Somebody made a choice, darling dear, that they're not happy with. The choices that they made. It could be male, it could be female, darling dear, because you know gender is fluid. Now they see things from a different perspective and wish that they could work with you now, darling dear. Somebody's wishing on you. Why? Because they can't mentally move on, darling dear. And when we see the swords in reverse, there's no communication between you. Wheel of Fortune, well, guess what? It's their destiny. To watch you solo dolo like the boys or girls on the pole. Drama free. Living your life like it's golden. Living your best life. Ain't going back and forth with no ninja. Give me some more intel on what's going on for the big cat today as they continue to what? Use the wisdom that is for the wise. Because wisdom is knowing when to act. There's somebody lying at this moment in time, right? We've also got the miracle card. They're lying about the healing in a situation. They're lying about having what? Put down any kind of animosity or aggression that they've got towards you, darling dears. Because they want to hear what's going on in your life. This is somebody who is a fakerzoid that's going to be approaching you, darling dear. Again, we see the King of Swords in reverse. This is a narcissist. Be very careful of those approaching you. They're going to be what? They're going to be lively, darling dear. But you have to be cautious. Why? Because they come to find out she's naive about you. We've got the Hierophant. Got the Hierophant and the King of Wands, darling dears. You can't trust this person. This person is a heinous gossip, loves the attention of others. King of Pentacles, they're counting your Pentacles at this moment in time because they would like to celebrate with you. Be careful of a liar, darling dear. Wash your face like David, Five of Swords. This is about you reading the room, darling dears. And never you forgetting what you bring to the table. You are the flipping table, blood. You're the table, the invitation, all of the 8 courses of the meal, darling dear. The coffee, the aperitif, and the Uber. Home. You are everything, big cat. This is a situation where you will be put into what? A throuple that you didn't ask for. Whether it's a back front neck tabbing friend, a lover, or even a family member. Somebody wants to come back and celebrate with you. What did I say? Because you won't take their cup of opium. They're feeling like a disillusioned, disappointed, and looking like a whole dickhead out in them streets, darling dears. Single, managing your responsibilities. What's this? We have the Emperor. What is it about the Emperor that we need to know? Protector and provider. It's also manifesting, standing in your authority. Listen, what did I say? Happiness expert. We've also got the what? Ace of Wands, a passionate new beginning, a spiritually guided new beginning. It's also about you what? Listening to your intuition, continuing to move on from situations that no longer serve you, because what you're seeking is seeking you, darling dears, Two of Cups. But you have to find that balance within, darling dears. Knowing that you can bend the matrix, knowing that you can what? Co-create whatever you want. It's one thing to know the path, darling dears. It's an entirely different one to walk said path. Let's see about this King of Wands. King of Wands is somebody who loves the attention of others, knows how to work the crowd, darling dears. It also speaks about being adventurous. Somebody's a natural born leader. But how does this King of Wands, what is the aspect? Why is the King of Wands showing up in your read? Queen of Wands. This is someone from the past. Somebody who walked up with a Queen of Wands in the face of full-on Jezebel spirit, a tree sloth with algae in their fur. Yeah, because you turned your back. They had no choice but to go into that situation, and they're getting the judgment of it, darling dear. Listen, that's what happens when you're wee willy winky, darling dear. The dig dealer got served. That's their business, blood. It's their business. All of this fire energy. There's nothing but wands and judgment on the table, darling dear. Spiritual judgment. Someone or someone's is getting the wiki. The Plate remix. Good golly and gosh. And here you are as the Queen of Pentacles. Somebody's worried about their finances at this moment in time. They're getting it, mate. This in and out, frivolous, fickle energy. All that fire energy. This is a relationship that was sexually, right, guided. Yeah, of course the King of Wands was up for it, darling dear. Whomsoever that is in your life, darling dears. But they made a sorry, sad mistake. The judgment speaks about wanting to return to a situation, a previous situation like Mac the Knife. To be rapid with your hairline, big cat. Remember, they got the fickle energy. They always want what they can't have. And when they get it, what do? About the person that's worrying about the money, somebody's obsessively worried about the money. I'm believing it could possibly be you, big cat. Maybe your finances are not the way that you want them at this moment in time. If it's someone else, they're obsessively jealous about what you've got going on. Page of Wands. For those that have worry issues, you need to get out of your head, darling dear, because it's what the ruminating thoughts. You have something good coming towards you, good news. Yeah. This is about what? Working out some kind of a payment plan. Six of Pentacles on its face. You need to work out a payment plan and give on to Caesar what's true due to Caesar, because what you've been doing up to this point is not working, blood. Give me something else. This is not the season to be fighting. Five of Wands on its face. Don't go into a situation. Some of you have gone into a field, darling dear, where it's highly competitive. But you have to remember, you are a big cat. You are not, they are not the competition to you, darling dear. You are the competition to them. Never you forget that. And this is a time where you don't go in and argue and fight, darling dear. As I said, the wisest person is the one with the listening ear in the room. You're going to have a reason to celebrate. King of Pentacles in the upright. This is knowing your worth. Maybe somebody's going into entrepreneurial business after a lot of what? Mistakes or loss. What's this peeping out? Let's see. As above, so below. Somebody after having quite a few losses or making a mistake, or you could even have an online business, darling dear, that's not been operating the way you wanted. It's about to what? Turn around. But this is about you doing the due diligence. What did I just say? Five of Pentacles on its face means a turnaround in your finances. Clarify the disappointment. Yeah, disappointed by someone you held in high esteem. Could even be in a job situation, darling. They are leaving that situation. Trusting in what? Your steps are being guided. Hierophant energy. Clarify the Five of Wands. You've got income, and it also speaks about movement. Some of you have been what? You've been in hibernation mode, 5 of Wands, but you're about to come out of that situation. This is swift movement. It also speaks about messages or possibly even travel. We've got someone from the past that would like to return to the situation. Why? Because they see the opportunities that you've created for yourself, darling dears. Possibly overgave to that person. This is a betraying betrayer. You know who this person is. This person has no control over you at this moment in time, as you decided to what? Unbreak your heart. Transformation of you and rise of the big cat, as only a big cat can. Lots of messages coming out today, darling dears. Lots of messages. I want to see about this happiness because somebody's having an issue. I can feel that in it. It's so palpable. Again, we get the death card. Good golly and gosh. You've got to transmute that energy, darling dear. Somebody's having an issue with, okay, regretting something in the past. Now we're seeing this is a double whammy, darling dear. Somebody's going through regret and guilt. This is what's affecting their happiness. What can they do to change it around? What can they do about the regret and the guilt? We've got the Justice card. This is a season of resolution. You're going to have to find the balance because you was dealing with somebody who was not a true friend and not a true lover. This was a fakeazoid, darling dears. This is someone who is emotionally manipulative, as well as a heinous gossip. Yes, well, wherever they gone to, darling dear, they ain't happy, mate. They're getting the justice. This is what the unhappiness is going on because people are worrying about if whom they was dealing with has gone on to a better situation. No, they haven't. If someone was making your life hell in a handbasket, right, where you didn't even know who, they didn't go on to a better situation. Because you remember, if you was dealing with somebody who was abusive, lying, cheating, financially abusive, darling dear, a user, what do you think they're going to go and do? They take that energy to someone else, especially when you cut them off, darling dear. That negativity's got to go somewhere. Well, it's found a place and they're getting their justice. This is why you have to work on your own happiness. Stop wondering if somebody's doing well in their own life. That's none of your business. Make that decision, darling dear. Make a head over heart decision. The heart can be skullduggerous. What's this? You already know this. You already know this. Whomsoever is trapped in their mind about where their ex this or that has gone, you better get out of it. We ain't got the time to waste, darling dears, because none of us know the day, the hour, or the minute. When you get to God, darling dear, when you've gone to the graveyard, right, and God goes like this, you were supposed to have completed this in your life purpose. You ain't going to be able to flip that script, blood. You'll be on a one-way ticket back to this Malkuth in a worse situation, reliving the same thing, reincarnated with the same bottom feeders you tried to get away from. Good God. Seeing 3727 on the clock, that angel number is significant for someone caught up mentally in their mind over this narc, darling dear. You gotta let it go. That person was not for you. The judgment is for them to watch you win, darling dear. Your steps are being divinely ordered. Ascension is on the tableau. 111 in the chat mode, darling dear. What's that? Manifestation. Don't take this offer from this page from the past. Don't allow all of this planetary energy that's been stirring up, darling dear, especially with the full moon in Cancer. I believe it was on the 6th of January. That energy is still permeating for about, 2 weeks after the full moon, darling dears. Don't take back no one from the past. This is the time when you have to use your strength, your spiritual strength, to circumvent situations. And the ruminating thoughts, I told you how you handle them. Think of them, what's the matter with this flipping ring? Think of them in a third party. Monitor your thoughts, darling dears. And it's also about someone going to prison. Something to do with a child, darling dear. Something to do with a child. I don't like to do readings on kids because it really upsets me, because I'm telling you, I'm a champion for the progeny, darling dears. It upsets me to do those readings, but sometimes it comes out. Someone needs to, as I said, you need to get out of your head. See things from a different perspective. You are the whole table, the invitation, the coffee and aperitifs, and the Uber home. Know your worth, big cat. Proverbs 31:10. And attacks. This is not a cup you want to take. Don't allow these time travelers that like to recreate history to a day, a minute, or a second, a nanosecond in your life again, darling dears. They come with confusion.com, base of the deck. I can't make it up. Vigilance, darling dear. They wounded you. They wounded you, right? But deaf to that. Use that energy to what? Be reborn. Nothing like a rebuilt all-purpose cat, darling dear, which you are. Scorpio energy, moving on, darling dears. Be that rebel. Be that rebel. Toxic situation right underneath the judgment. What did I say, big cat? Don't allow yourself to be burnt by the same flame twice. And don't allow your own mind to be the grim reaper in your life. Life is for the living, darling dear. You're a flying cat. This is what you left behind. Somebody that put you in debt. Mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Remember that, big cat. As you say, checkmate. The Skulldugger's page keeps catching my eye. You go back to them. It won't be any form of success in that situation. They will be calm for a little while, right? But they're getting their information from the devil, darling. They are Hierophant in its place. They come to bring challenges, yes. And they love the company of many. And look what's right here. King of Swords. King of Wands. Right? You'll be crying into your fist before you know it. And that's the truth. So you better choose wisely. Because your ancestors ain't having it, blood. They already gave you the cup of happiness. And multiple streams of income. What's this? You can't be charmed at this stage of the game. The Knight of Cups is someone that likes to take that cup everywhere. This is a merchant of slander, a lying liar. Somebody who comes with what, Peter? 5-6. Deceit through empty words. Don't get involved and don't get hoodwinked. And don't you dare allow your mind, your conscious mind, to make you feel that you're less than, that you need to what? Do time traveling, darling dears, back into circumstances and situations that you have outgrown. Base of the deck. I can't make it up. 2 of Wands. Keep it popping. Keep it fresh and funky, darling dears. Continue to move forward. Don't take the short temporary stick, darling dears. Divine is gifting you with the whole world, but you have to do active movement on your goals, on your dreams, on your wants, in order to receive emotional fulfillment, darling dears. Fabulous. Checkmate, big cat. Checkmate. Nobody cheers for you more than I do. When I get your emails, when I read your comments, because I read every comment, because you never know. The reason why I read them all, is because you never know when somebody's gonna have a SOS moment where they need me to come in to say, baby, big cat, you need to go to the mirror. And slap the shiznai out of yourself. When you win, I win. Wake up, big cat. I'm your survival kit. I am. Right. I'm going to use my FP555 Oracle Intel deck, and then I'm out of here to get great. What's this? Look! Hold your gangster. And it's on an 8, the number of infinity, darling dears. 8 is also the number of money. Money. We already discussed some debt. Somebody's stressing over a debt that they can't pay. Pay in increments, darling dears. Don't hide from it. Give unto Caesar what is due unto Caesar. Even if it's only £1 you can afford to, you pay that bitch. Because it's all about the karma, darling dears. The karma. I'm telling you to hold your gangster, big cat. Right? Because everything is under universal law. And this is what on a one, magician, badass, alchemist way, divine has said that you have all of the tools. And it also speaks about something coming through for you at this moment in time of a quickness, as well as travel, darling dears. Right? Look! Universal law over the ghetto life. Big cat, are you going for the ghetto life? If you are, please unsubscribe. Because I don't want none of that smoke, none of that karma affecting me. Baby, what's this? Somebody's what? Up to subterfuge and bull swanky in their ghetto life. A high commander Decepticon, son or daughter of Pennywise the Clown. Nah, blood. They're coming with what? Plagiarism of the mind. Baby, if this ain't got you screaming and running for the hills, I don't know what will. You're being warned, big cat. Hold your gangster. Know your worth. And understand that you are the table, the invitation, the art, was it the coffee and aperitifs and the Uber home? Know your worth, big cat. Right? We've got somebody who is ear hustling because you've got someone who wants to hear your secrets, darling dears. Security and masculine. What's about this masculine energy? You've got a masculine energy that has plans within plans for you, big cat. Good God, right? And they're a bottom feeder, right? And they're what? A Sputnik. You're being watched, big cat. You ain't paranoid, black. You're being watched. And social media is not the only way someone can spy on you, darling dears. Remember I told you that. And what's this? Never you forget. You are Ibex, darling dear, of London Sea. On a 10, for ending of cycles, darling dears, in order for the new to be brought forward, darling dears. The 10 is also a reminder of what? The first thing that came out. The Wheel of Fortune, darling dear. Jera, as fate, destiny, and good luck steps in. Pay off your debts, darling dears. If you got a debt, pay that debt. And the debt is also in one of forgiveness, darling dear. Forgive them. I know it's not easy. They did some unspeakable, right, egregious, bottom of the pit kind of a thing to you, darling dears, but you have to forgive them. So you can be forgiven. So you can sock it to them, Scotty. You must sock it to them, darling dears. On that note, I drops me mic. 1, 2, 3 in the chat. Divine steps in order. Todd love to my Teesprings, Todd love to my Patreon, or simply come back here. And as I always say, don't get smoked. And don't smoke yourself. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Cat, cat. Big cat wave. Until we meet on these tarot streets again, big cat. Keep it popping. Keep it fresh. But most of all, hold your gangster, big cat. Good golly gosh!